Greetings from the infamous CHANDNI CHOWK in Delhi. I remember a few months ago, actually, maybe in November, I was in Southall and I made a vlog and I walked past CHANDNI CHOWK restaurant in Southall, and I said that this is the restaurant based on the name CHANDNI CHOWK of Delhi, the famous CHANDNI CHOWK, the infamous CHANDNI CHOWK. Well, this is the real CHANDNI CHOWK, so have a look. This is the famous street. It's packed, it's rammed, it's full of people. I mean, now luckily they've actually pedestrianised these areas and big vehicles aren't allowed. You've got rickshaws and motorbikes, actually, scooters, but cars aren't allowed here. So it is a change from a few years ago when vehicles were allowed here, and the rush, the havoc that was caused on this street. A lot of shops here, all sorts really, music shops, clothes shops, banks. They've even got food, restaurant shops here as well. So just walking near Gurdwara Seesganj Sahib. It's a very historical Gurdwara, actually. I've been here a number of times. It's the site where the Sikh Guru, 9th Sikh Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur, achieved his martyrdom. He was beheaded, actually, at this very site here, Seesganj Gurdwara. So if ever you're down in CHANDNI CHOWK, do pay your respects at CHANDNI CHOWK, Sikh Gurdwara Seesganj Sahib, just there. It's actually it's in the heart of CHANDNI CHOWK, actually. It's very crowded here, very busy. They always provide free water as well on the outside that you can get, especially on a hot day. It's needed. It's needed, and we've got a roller skater here. It's all happening. It's all happening. I've got a rickshaw behind me. Got to be careful. You got to be careful when you're vlogging, because look, there's another one there. You got to be very careful, and we've got a jogger, so you got to be very careful. Another one. Everyone's in a rush. Everyone is in a rush to get somewhere. CHANDNI CHOWK is where it all happens. The heart of Old Delhi, I would say. Because actually that side of CHANDNI CHOWK that I'm looking at now, that's where the Red Fort is. And I'm not sure if my camera is going to capture the Red Fort. The Red Fort is that way. CHANDNI CHOWK, Jama Masjid, I think it's the biggest mosque. Certainly in North India, I'm not sure if in the whole of India. And what else have we got around here? I'm trying to think. Those are the few main sites close to here. I mean, further away you've got, 20-minute drive away, you've got Connaught Place, which was built. I'm not sure if it was built by the Duke of Connaught, but it was built. There's something to do with him, because that's where the name comes from, Connaught Place. And it's a lot. A lot of the good shops are actually there, the branded names. So it must be high rents, I think, there. So Connaught Place, they call it CP for short. It's one thing that you'll, if ever you come to India, it's known by initials, a lot of places. CP, Connaught Place. GK, Greater Kailash. You've got, I'm trying to think of the other ones. Now I've been put on the spot. But there's many others as well that are associated with people as well. So I'm just trying to think. GK, Ghaffar Khan, Frontier Gandhi, as he was known. It's another one. They'll come to me slowly, as my brain normally takes a bit of time to work. So they'll come to me. But yeah, just in CHANDNI CHOWK. I'm actually looking for something to eat because I'm hungry. And I need some food inside me because I haven't eaten all day. This is what happens when you're roaming the streets of Delhi. There's a motorbike behind me, the horn. That's what happens. The horn. He who horns hard gets away. But that rickshaw driver said hello. So that's a novel one for me. So horn to a hello, basically telling me to get out the way, which is all right. I don't mind, because I'm just relaxed on CHANDNI CHOWK, the real CHANDNI CHOWK, the original CHANDNI CHOWK, the actual CHANDNI CHOWK. This is crowded, look. I am in Paranthe Wali Gali, which is the street where the paranthe are made. It's basically shops where they sell paranthe. Look at the crowds. Look at the rush. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, there's a shop here since 1889. Look at this. Since 1889. Whoa, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Unbelievable street. It's havoc on these streets. See here, Paranthe Wali Gali, you've got so many shops here that sell paranthe. That was 1889, that shop. Unbelievable. 1889 they've been open, selling paranthe. That small dish made from flour. More there. Look at this, established 1875. An even older one. 1875. There's more rush here. I mean, I want to go into one of these places, but the lines are crazy. I've been here a number of times actually. It hasn't been this bad. Maybe I come in at a good time, but I mean, look at this. I mean, look at the crowds. Some are saying there's 5 of us, some are saying there's 7. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think we come to shops now where there's clothing here. But, oh, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy here. There's loads of costume jewellery shops as well. Yeah, oh, this is absolutely crazy in Paranthe Wali Gali. But I'm going to have to make my way into one of these because it's crazy. It's crazy. The fight for a parantha. I didn't know there was that much demand for a parantha. I suppose when you've got shops like 1875 and 1889, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be a fight for them. 1875. Oh, we got another one in 1984-85. A baby in comparison. 1984 to 1985. A child amongst the elderly. Another one here. Another shop there. People are arguing, fighting over what they want. One lady was fighting, arguing with her family. This is what I want. 1872, this one. Pandit Gaya Prasad Shiv Charan. 1872. 6th generation. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is unbelievable. This is not for the faint-hearted. Vlogging and walking at the same time in the Paranthe Wali Gali. It's havoc here. It's havoc. Well, in fact, you don't even need to walk. You get pushed. People just push you, and it's havoc. But I'm gonna see if I can get one. If not, I'll have to find another place because the queues are enormous. There's no social distancing here. Put it that way. But it's mental. It's mental. I don't remember it being like this before. The one thing I did want to show was the kind of varieties that they made. And there was one here. Hopefully I can get in. Actually, the line's not too bad here. Let's try and get into the one that's been open since 1889. So hopefully I can get in because I was on my way out. I want to see if I can get in. So just in this parantha restaurant shop, I've noticed some strange additions to the menu. Peri peri parantha. I wonder if it's the Nando's version of a parantha. What else have we got? Chocolate parantha, Candy Crush parantha, Badam, which is almond. We've got different types of lassi. We've got the Undertaker lassi. We've got dinosaur lassi. I wonder if that lassi is extinct. I don't know. Let's find out. But I know what I want to order. So I think I'll go with a potato one and a chocolate one because you've got your main and a dessert. So yeah, that's what I want. Managed to get the Undertaker lassi and look at the size of it. Look at the size of this. That has got milk, lassi, khoya, chocolate, and some orange stuff that I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it actually tastes good. Our Paranthe haven't exactly arrived yet, so they've given us a tray with mint chutney, a sweet chutney, what I would class as just a normal one, two potato dishes, one slightly thicker actually. That's actually potato and peas actually. Aloo matar as it's known here. So, but I'm just looking at this lassi. I remember the days when I was at Fika Lassi in Lahore, and they had a fantastic one as well because they had balls of khoya in their lassi, which always makes it thicker. And I remember I had to drink 2. But yeah, this is actually honey on there. The orange stuff here is honey. Honey in a lassi. Khoya. I think this actually has to be eaten, not drunk. I don't think you can eat these, drink these, sorry. You have to eat these. They're a meal in itself. But the thing is, I've also got Paranthe on their way as well. And I'm hoping they arrive quickly because I don't want to drink this lassi and get stuffed without eating the Paranthe that are stuffed. So let's hope that they come in time because this place is busy, and I'm sitting upstairs actually, and just look at the area that I'm in. It's table sharing here. There's no booking that you can do, say a table for 2 or a table for 3 or a table for 5. It's just when there's space you sit down. I mean, you saw the rush that was on the street itself. Just getting a space here was a mission, and I'm thankful that I have, because I didn't want to leave this area without eating here because it's so historical. I mean, when you got shops 1889, 1875, 1873 or whatever the other one was, it's you want to go to these places. That's what makes old Delhi vibrant, and places like these that give it the character. And I always love it when I'm down here because I don't often get a lot of time in the city itself. I've got a lot of other places to go to. I've got family here as well that I've got to see, and so it's always a bit of a mission to make time in Delhi. But I'm thankful that I have on this trip. And just looking at this lassi again, I've ordered a potato one actually, and a chocolate one which looks similar to a Cornish pasty. So there's a lot of chocolate in there, I hope. But this is phenomenal stuff. This is I'm enjoying this actually being here because I've never seen a chocolate parantha before. It's like a calzone actually as well. That rings a bell. So let's try and tuck in to this this delight that I've got in front of me. I'm struggling for words because I'm looking at that lassi and thinking, you know what, I feel like trying that, but let's see how good this parantha really is. It's a aloo parantha. I'm going to give it a go. Look at them. Just look at the shape on that. It's actually quite thick. It's small, but it's I think it's actually quite ideal for me. So parantha with a bit of what should we try first? The more dry potato dish that we have here with a bit of chutney. Oh, this is simple food, but so much flavour in these. I mean, it makes it worthwhile going through the rush that was here, braving the crowds that want to eat in the Paranthe Wali Gali. Wow. Right. Let's try this lassi. We've got khoya piece with honey, chocolate. Can't think what else. So let's try this first. This is a meal in itself. This really is a meal in itself. I'm just trying to the more lassi part of it. This is nice. This is nice. This is something that You know, I wish we had this in England, because we have places, Indian restaurants or so-called Indian restaurants, and they don't serve anything like this. I've never found a lassi quite like this. I mean, I've had lassis in India, I've had lassis now in Pakistan as well, and for some reason we don't get these in England, and I'm not sure if there are in any other countries around the world. This is fantastic. This is unbelievable. I am really enjoying this. You know, I haven't eaten all morning actually, and I was waiting to get to Chandni Chowk and have something. But I mean, look at this. So much flavour. Chandni Chowk, Paranthe Wali Gali. If you want one experience, historic shops that have been here for over a century, and to get cuisine like this, you know, I would pay good money in England to get this. We're looking at a plate of 2 paranthe, it costs you £1. The lassi is about £1.50. I would pay a lot more in the UK to actually get this, and it's phenomenal. I've got gurmak with me here. Gurmak कितना लगा? पहली बारी आए परांठे वाली गली कितना लगा? बहुत ही स्वाद। रिंकू कितना लगा?
पनीर का परांठा है ना, इतना स्वाद है ना। शेक को पहला अंदर जो पड़े आ रहा है, पनीर इस तरीके ना करके पड़े आ रहे हैं, ठीक है। और देखो फिर ना और देखो चॉकलेट वाला मैं दिखाऊंगा। ये देखो अनन फ्राई करके जो चॉकलेट भरी हुई है, ये टेस्ट है देखो।
I mean, you look at that. That's not anything light. That's not something that they skimp on. I mean, the amount of chocolate in that, the amount of paneer that went in that. This is actually phenomenal food, and the price is very, very reasonable as well. You know, there are a lot of restaurants here that will charge you. You know, let's see here, 150 rupees. You could get charged more than double. 400 to 500 in one of the more upscale fancy restaurants, because they provide good seating, air conditioning. Actually there's air conditioning here as well, so I won't say that, but good seating, or as they say, they provide the ambience. But I don't think you get this flavour at the price that they're giving it for. So I hope 1875 and 1889, and I think the other one was 1873, the place that we saw. I hope they continue for another 100 years yet, and they carry on providing these paranthe for characters like me. So just managed to get out of the Paranthe Wali Gali, and it was rammed, crowded. I'm full, I'm stuffed, a bit like that parantha. First time I've had a chocolate one actually, and that was something different, totally different. I wasn't expecting that to be in the menu. See, I can't remember it from last time actually, but it is something different, and it's been a fantastic day at the Paranthe Wali Gali. So I'm just going to try and venture a bit further down CHANDNI CHOWK and see what else they've got. So I just need to get on the metro station actually to leave the CHANDNI CHOWK area, and decided to get a rickshaw. It's been a while since I've been on a rickshaw actually. Cycle power gets you to your destination quick on streets like this. Look, it's so crowded, it's jammed. The rickshaws have the right of way, because trust me, if you get in the way of one of them and they get your ankles, then you're not gonna enjoy it. There's a lady there eating ice cream, and she saw me filming and she was smiling away. That's the beauty of having a camera. It normally does get a good reaction. People do smile, and then you do get the odd one that tries to hide their face. Probably doing something dodgy. You've got more tourists here. More tourists. I like it when I see tourists in Delhi. It means that things are coming back to normal. The crowds are coming back. The people are coming back. It means the flights will be full. The airports will be full once again, and Corona will be no more. So here we go, just going past Gurdwara Siskan Sahib of Delhi, and it does say here it's got place of martyrdom Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur, historic Gurdwara in Chandni Chowk itself. The infamous Chandni Chowk, as I said when I was in Southall, and I'm actually glad that they've pedestrianised this, aside from the rickshaws, which I don't mind actually. That's as long as they don't allow cars in here, because when they did allow cars in here, it was hectic, and they've actually done a lot of the central area as well. Is it called central? I don't know, but yeah, a lot of these streets. Look at the streets, the side streets, like Paranthe Wali Gali. Let's see what the next one's like, because they're crowded. This is a place where a lot of shopping gets done for weddings. So you've got a lot of ladies' wedding outfits. Another street there that's busy. You've got the Red Fort straight ahead. That is where the Independence Day parade normally takes place. The speech is done from there. A few months ago that was done, but they haven't been that grand actually since the coronavirus took hold. So hopefully next year, or this August, it'll be back up to normal speed again. And who knows, it will be back to normal as well, because with this coronavirus you never can tell, because it's come back with new variants. So hopefully the last of the variants, the Omicrons of this world, have gone. Just approaching the end of Chandni Chowk. At one end, this is the actual Lal Killa end, which is the Red Fort end. Lots of places here with flowers. All the flower stalls are here actually. So you've got lots of flower shops here. There's a mandir actually just opposite the you can see the security, civil defence actually. Civil defence lady having a go at someone, telling them off, and they're telling us to get back, because that's the end. This is where the rickshaws are allowed. So the rickshaws, that's all they're allowed, and I've got to give him the 20 rupees. So let me pay the guy 20 rupees. So he's 20 rupee, huh? 10. So he wanted 60. Oh, 20 per person. There were 3 of us. So 20 per person. Fun experience, and then I got a rickshaw guy behind me who's attacking me. But always be watchful when you're in the Chandni Chowk area with the rickshaws. Phenomenal. The Red Fort area that I'm at. It's actually been tidied up quite a lot actually. Still see a lot of people with masks on. A lot of people taking precautions. It's crowded. The crowds are back though. I'm not sure if the crowds actually probably left Chandni Chowk. I can't imagine this place ever being quiet. The horns are horning away, and it's busy. And that's the end of the Chandni Chowk vlog, because I'm at the metro station. Until the next time, from Chandni Chowk, the infamous Chandni Chowk, the original Chandni Chowk, the real Chandni Chowk, I bid you farewell.